AskReddit by Mint perspective. What will be deemed illegal in the future? Youter bad's telling you to claim your $6,400 from the government. I've heard these using our created voices of The Rock, Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, and even Andrew Tate for some reason. I've reported the ad anytime it comes up in my feed, but it seems like YouTube doesn't care. Panera Lemonade. One more death and Panera Bread will be officially a serial killer. Child pageantry. God, we can hope. Ad blocker. Soon it'll be like that episode of Black Mirror where you're forced to watch ads. Only in the US. EU ruled that blocking ad blockers is illegal because sites checking for blockers is too invasive per policy. Single-use plastic. Like the type that doesn't biodegrade in a year or two. There was a time when biodegradable plastic was going to save the world. All we had to do was stop using paper bags to save the forests so the spotted owl would have a place to breed. Nobody thought about the consequences of the result of the plastic breaking down to smaller and smaller pieces when exposed to UV. Hopefully hedge funds owning single-family homes. This is my wish. We have no way to compete. The abuse of antibiotics by the farming industry. We do not want to live in a post-antibiotic world, and there are far too many places in the world that use this vital medication to make livestock gain weight. Not to fight disease, no, but to make animals fat. Antibiotics need to be far better managed worldwide. I cannot speak about other countries, but I can speak about the Dutch situation, as I am a farmer there. Antibiotic use is already extremely low here. There are strict regulations on when, why and how to use antibiotics. It is only to fight diseases, and not for other reasons. The hormone boosters that you are talking about have been banned here before the 90s. Balloon releases. You should check out the doomed Cleveland Balloon Fest of 1986. Surprised it wasn't outlawed then. Untraceable currency. Yeah, came here to say cash. Tannerite. Stock up while you can. Are you being serious? Because I will, lol. Ownership. Everything will be subscription based. The ownership class will own everything. I despise subscription based services for the wrong thing. I think it makes sense for internet services or newspapers. But when I heard BMW was doing a subscription to access the heated seat feature in cars, I decided to never buy another one again. Privacy. I think it's crazy the limitations in place on using cash in place of other bank transactions. When my girlfriend broke down in another state, I couldn't even deposit cash into her bank account so she could get a hotel room because I wasn't on the account. If you get pulled over with anything more than a little cash on hand, it can be deemed suspicious and taken from you by the police. A few years ago, we tried to move to a different state, but we couldn't even get a place to rent because we didn't have jobs. We were going to get jobs when we got there, and had enough in savings to pay the first year of rent up front. None of the places we applied to would even consider it because it looks sketchy. The fact that it could have been obtained illegally makes it completely unviable. I find it crazy that the general utility of cash must be compromised for everyone as a measure to deter illicit financial activities from a few bad actors. That thing where the rabbi sucks on the baby's penis after circumcision. What a horrible day to know how to read. Making your own Ali porn, without an expensive corpo license. Good luck enforcing that. Anything and everything rich people don't want us peasants to do. What's given you the idea that they'd be trying to do anything like that anytime soon? All we have to do is work hard, and then we'll be able to make enough money to support ourselves in societies no matter what is going on. Hard work is always rewarded in modern humanity's societal infrastructures. Catch. Declawing cats. So inhumane. Already illegal in some areas, but it should just be banned everywhere. Fun. Catch. Protesting. Protesting already seems like a guaranteed way to get a policeman's knee up your ass, so I'd say we're close. VPNs. No way this will happen. Many people who work remotely rely upon VPNs to access the company network. VPNs are here to stay. You will pay taxes on your garden. Growing your own food will be illegal. In a lot of places, catching rainwater for personal gardens is already illegal. Offline computers, encrypted hard drives. It will either be because corporations want the right to access any and all of our information, or because the government exploited the threat of AI as justification to monitor us for our own good. For your information, Microsoft is already intentionally locking people out of using their applications while offline. What Microsoft app is doing that? Minors' access to social media. Hopefully Kansas. But what about Arkansas?